Today for our math assignment, we are finishing our unit on geometry. So we are doing an assessment to see what we've learned. The instructions in your assignment say, this is the assessment for Unit 10. We started lessons for this unit on Monday, April 13th. You are welcome to go back and use any lessons to help you. So that means that if you are doing the assessment and you don't remember something, you can go back into the lessons and watch videos that are posted to help you with whatever you're needing help with. Also, make sure you've done all of the math assignments, because if you haven't done all the math assignments, you won't have learned the things you need to know to do the assessment. When you're done looking at the instructions, you're going to press here where it says Summative Assessment, Grade 2, Unit 10, Learn Zillion. Then it's going to say Log in with Clever. You want to press that blue button. Log in with Clever means that you're signed into your dashboard, and when you press that, it just logs you right into your Learn Zillion account. Once you are in your account and able to get to the assessment, here are the assessment questions. There are 10 of them. It says, choose words that make the sentences true. So what you're going to want to do is use the drop-down menu. So you press here and you choose the correct name of the shape that goes in the blank spot. So this says the orange is divided into parts. Each part is of the whole. So here, the orange, rhombus, square, rectangle, or trapezoid, so you're identifying what shape this is divided into equal or unequal parts. Each part is 1/3, 4/4, 4, or 1/4 of the whole. So when you've chosen the correct things to go in the blank spots, you press the arrow. The next one says Mona and Jorge were sharing pizzas with 3 friends. Mona's pizza is shown in blue, and Jorge's pizza is shown in green. Their pizzas are the same size. Mona and Jorge both cut their pizzas into fourths, but they did it in different ways. Jorge said his pieces were larger. Do you agree or disagree? Why? So here are the pizzas. This is Mona's pizza, and this is Jorge's pizza. You're going to use the drop-down menu. So you click here, and then you choose which one you want for your answer. This says, I agree because Jorge's pieces are wider than Mona's pieces. This one says, I disagree because both pizzas are divided into 4 equal shares. This one says, I agree because fourths that are wider or are larger than fourths that are taller. This one says, I agree because Jorge's fourths look larger than Mona's fourths. When you've chosen the answer that you feel is the best, you're going to press the arrow. This says, choose all shapes that are divided into 2 equal shares. So you're going to look and see which shapes are divided into 2 equal shares. It can be more than 1. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices. So you're going to select any of them that show 2 equal shares and then press the arrow. This says, choose all shapes that are partitioned into 2 equal shares. So again, you're going to look at A, B, C, D, and E, and F. Any of those that are showing 2 equal shares, you're going to select them. So it can be more than 1. Then press the arrow. This says choose all shapes that are partitioned into 3 equal shares. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to choose any of those that are partitioned into 3 equal shares. Then press the arrow. This says sort the shapes by the number of angles. So Any of the shapes that have 4 angles, you're going to drag the shape and drop it here. Any of the shapes that have 3 angles, you're going to drag the shape and drop it here. Then press the arrow. This says, in which group does shape A belong? So here is shape A. So you're going to decide, does it go in group A, group B, group C, or group D? So what you do is you go to the drop-down menu and you choose the answer. This says group A because all shapes in group A are flat. This says group B because all shapes in group B have 5 angles. This says group C because all shapes in group C are quadrilaterals. This says group D because all shapes in group D have more than 5 sides. So you choose the answer that's best, and then you press the arrow. This says I have 3 straight sides. I have 3 angles. What shape am I? This says choose all possible shapes. That means that there's more than one answer. So you're going to choose any of the shapes that have 3 straight sides and 3 angles. So here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, and here's one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices. So you're going to select any of those shapes that have 3 straight sides and 3 angles. Then you press the arrow. This says I am a closed shape. I have 4 sides that are the same length. I have 4 angles that are the same size. What shape am I? So you're going to select which shape has 4 sides that are the same length and 4 angles that are the same size. And then you're going to press the arrow. So this tells me that I have not attempted 8 items. That's because I did not choose answers. I was just showing you the questions. So if you have this, you would want to go back and make sure that you've tried all of the problems and selected answers for everything. But since I'm the teacher and I was just doing an example, I'm not going to do that. So you can review your answers here by pressing the blue button, or you could press submit, which means you would turn it in. When you're done, you can go ahead and sign into Zearn.